Jonathan Isaac, my favorite NBA player. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
I just love you so much. You're so awesome. You're so
Likewise.
prolific. You've written a book. Now you started a non-woke merchandise company. Tell me what made you want to start this business?
Yeah, thank you so much. Seriously. It started with honestly just looking out into the marketplace and saying, man, I really want to see my values represented in the marketplace. And after having a few conversations with my pastor and talking about, creating my own sneaker and all these different things, and he's like, go for it. And we just went down the road and UNITUS was born. He actually came to me super excited one day and was like, I just got out of prayer. You should call it UNITUS. And we were off to the races and again just wanted to see our values represented in the marketplace. I feel like specifically sports and apparel companies today and just our society in general are moving away from godly values and principles and also constitutional values and principles. And so I'm like, I know that there are so many people that share the same values as I do that like me, don't look like me, but to give them and give all of us a brand that we can really feel proud of that stands for our values and we can come together and be encouraged by that. I think it's needed.
I absolutely love it. I love the idea of being able to buy even my kids shoes that really stand for our values. Here in my home at PragerU, we call you the man who stands for
Yeah.
truth. You stood for the national anthem. You stand for justice. When you think about your brand and you say that you want to create a brand that reflects your values and your virtues,
Yeah.
what do you think about? What are these things that you're standing for and representing?
Yeah, I think very simply, my personal beliefs are that belief in God, belief in Christ for me personally, and belief in our founding principles and values are the necessary building blocks for a prosperous society. And so yeah, just down those two lines, faith, family, freedom, I think are the bedrocks of just what it is that I believe. And I know that there's so many people that agree or feel that those are the same bedrocks that lead to a prosperous society. So Unitas is going to continue to stand up for those things. And you've already started to take little stands here and there. But I want people to have that feeling of this brand stands with me, it aligns with me, and they'll go to war for me.
So I'm gonna go out with my old shoes and I'm gonna, get my new shoes, which by the way, these were really hard to get a hold of. Are you guys like sold out? How is the business going?
It honestly is going fantastic. We really do appreciate the support, specifically that colorway, the blue and white
Yeah.
colorway called
I'm
Triumph.
gonna pull this out. So these
It
are for
has
I think these are for CJ, but I might steal them for my husband. I love the colors. Yeah. These are
it
so
has
nice.
2 Corinthians 4:9 on the back there. And yeah, it's honestly that's probably our most sold out sneaker right now. And so we're working on being able to get it back in stock.
Oh, also, I noticed that you have these new t-shirts that you stand for Israel t-shirts. And so I know that many of our followers were really interested in those. Are you sold out on those? Can people go to the website and find them?
No, we're not sold out. You can head to weareunited.com right now and grab them.
I know that we're all very excited about supporting you. We're so grateful that we have people like you with courage. How do you get all this courage? Where is it coming from? I'm sure it's not easy to run against the herd, to stand up boldly for truth. Where do you get that from?
Well, one, I would say it's definitely not easy. I over the years of taking stands, I've definitely developed a little callous to where I'm like, hey, look, this is what I believe. I am who I am, and I'm just going to try my best to be authentically me. But I've also been terrified greatly throughout this entire process, and so the courage does just come from honestly just trusting in God. I know that I have great people around me. Like talked about my pastor. I'm on him all the time, and he's giving me instructions and helping me to see things clearly. And so I can't put it all on me, but I just try my best to be authentic to me. And I know what it is. I know that feeling of standing alone and feeling like no one in the room shares the same ideals and values that you do. I know what that feels like. And so I don't want a lot of people to feel like that. And if through Unitas, we can have something where people are coming together and saying, wow, this person is standing, now I can stand too. I think that's the formula for success.
Yeah, I'm sure young people look at you. I mean, you're tall, you're strong, you have this powerful position. It's hard to imagine that somebody like you is afraid. And so it's actually humbling to hear that even you wrestle with the fear of what the mob and the woke mob is going to do to you. But you have your faith and your courage, and you've really been a leader in the movement when it comes to, this courage deficit that we're seeing in America. You're just going in there and filling it right back up. And I am just so proud of you. I will be wearing all of your gear proudly. I'm so excited. I just want to wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. God
Yes,
bless
likewise.
you. May God put a hand on everything you do. We just greatly appreciate this friendship.
Thank you so much, Marissa.